Hi, do you want to own your very first 3DS?
But you just can't decide on which one you want, either the original or the XL?
Then oh boy, do I've got a solution for you. Because I'm going to be comparing the 3DS and the 3DS XL to see which one is better in this video. So let's begin, shall we?
Okay, so I have two 3DSs. The normal 3DS and the 3DS XL. And we're going to be comparing these two from which one is the better console to play on, by comfortability to playability and to emulation. So let's see how that goes. And no, these aren't modded. So let's see how they are, well, in compatibility. Okay, so here are my two 3DSs, the normal and the XL. So we're going to be comparing and see which one plays the better games, or how it runs, and also we're going to compare to see which one is better in comfortability. And I can immediately tell that this one's probably not going to win because of the of how small it is in comfortability. Meanwhile, the 3DS XL has a lot more of comfortability because of how it plays. It's much bigger, which means it holds a lot more RAM and stuff. And it's a lot more comfortable on your hands. Meanwhile, the original 3DS, which is very small, and you have to hold your hands like this. And also, the home button and select and start buttons are all actual buttons. Meanwhile, the original 3DS are just these. So yeah, no, we're not gonna. This is just a no-brainer right there. I think this one is actually the more comfortable 3DS to hold. Now we have two games over here to see which one is better runs on the two 3DSs. See, here I have Sega and Sonic All-Stars Racing for the Nintendo 3DS and Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. Let's going to see how these run on their respective consoles. So first, we're going to see how Sonic the Hedgehog All-Stars Racing on the DS runs on the original 3DS. So let's pop that baby in, and let's get to playing. Okay, the 3DS game is now put in, or aka DS game, and now it's time for us to play. As you can see, the screen is a lot more smaller than the XL version of what we have here. Because it's the original console, which means it'll be very small and stuff like that. You know what it is. So let's open this baby up. And you can see here that it is a pretty small console, and so the UI is going to be pretty small as well. Now let's try to test this on the bigger 3DS XL. Now let's play the exact same game on the 3DS XL. Let's see how that works. Just take out the game out of the card slot and put it into your new 3DS XL. You can see that the interface is different because of how big it is. And also I did change the wallpaper and stuff because this is my borrowed one or my older 3DS, so I just wanted to have an older background. This is my newer one that I recently got. So we're going to see how this game works on the same console but bigger. You can see that the interface is a lot bigger. That means you can see better and you actually have eyes. So let's start the game up and see how it actually goes. You can see that the thing is a lot bigger and it means it holds a lot more graphics. So you can see that the looks of Sonic and all the other characters are actually seeable, and they actually look a lot better. Let's try playing a single race and see how that goes. Alright, let's get to playing. You can see the screen is a lot bigger to where you can actually play it. And you can see that the graphics look a lot better on the bigger 3DS. Let's see how this goes. So I'm going to play one single race. Using the analog stick is actually a lot better when it comes to 3DSs. But using the D-pad just kind of sucks. Ouch. In my honest opinion, I think it just plays the same as the original 3DS, just with a better screen and better graphics. So, I give it to the 3DS XL anyways, because it's a lot better console. Now let's see how the Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS runs on both consoles. Okay, so I just put it in on the old 3DS, so let's see how this actually runs. Oh, I have to update it. Well, this is going to take a long time, so we're probably going to have to skip this part. Now we're going to put it into the bigger 3DS, the 3DS XL. But I did play the Super Smash Bros. On the original 3DS, and it actually ran basically the same, just smaller and lesser graphics. So let's see how it plays on the bigger 3DS, the 3DS XL. So now we have the game. Let's see how it plays. Alright, the game is now loaded in and ready to play. As you can see, it is a bit different for the music. I don't have no why. I have no idea why this is. It's like this, but let's see. We're going into solo mode. As you can see, since I have my Super Smash Bros. Updated, all of the characters that are inside the game are now available for me to play. So I'm going to go with, I don't know, Mr. Gaming Watch. And we're just going to pick a random for here, and start a fight. Now what I'm going to do is just pick a random fight. Let's see how this plays. Let's go. Oh no. Ouch. Ooh. I need that. Nice. Okay, I'm done with my smash. So, let's see if I can even beat this guy. Ow. Oh. Well, he's done. I did it. And I won. The game runs pretty smoothly on the 3DS XL, but I'm just gonna have to give this a tie, since they both basically run the same with the game. So I'm giving this a tie. So we have 2 points for the 3DS XL and 1 point for the original 3DS. So let's see what other challenges this thing could actually beat. Now we're going to see which one has a better camera, because 3DSs usually have bad camera. Like the front and back camera are pretty dang bad, especially when it's taking a picture, because it's laggy. Very, very laggy. So let's see if this one actually beats this one on camera. So we're going to open the camera on this one, and open the camera on this one. I just realized that this one actually loaded the camera a lot quicker than this one. So I'm going to have to give it a little bit of a point for this one, but we're going to have to go through the full review first before I can even give the point to this little guy over here. So first, let's go check out the camera. Not the video, the camera. As you can see, it has a little bit of a delay, but let's take a picture on both of these to see which one is actually the better taking a picture thingy for this 3DS. So let's see. So I'm going to take a picture of Sonic the Hedgehog right here, right now. Now I'm going to take the exact same picture using the 3DS XL. So let's see which one's actually better. Looking at both of the pictures, I took the exact same picture, just with a bigger 3DS. And as you can see, this one, you get to see more of Sonic. You can actually see his other arm, and most of his leg, and more of his quills. Meanwhile, the original 3DS has a bit of some crop, so you can only see a little bit of Sonic's arm, and a little bit of his quills. And also, including the leg, you can only see a little bit of that. Meanwhile, the 3DS XL, you can see a lot more of that. So I'm going to have to give the camera to this one over here, the 3DS XL, which gives him 3 points, and which gives the 3DS original 1 point. So let's see how the video goes, and see if this thing could even be saved. As you can see, the video is a lot better with the 3DS XL because of how big it is, and I think it's also going to do the same for the 3DS. So let's both compare the videos. And as you can see, the video for this one, the 3DS, has a bit of that darkness on it, which I don't understand why. Meanwhile, this one actually has a voice crack over there. Meanwhile, this one over here has a bigger view. So let's take a little bit of a short video with both of these. I'm first going to go with the original 3DS, and then go with the 3DS XL. Let's see how that goes. Okay, I just recorded videos on both this one and this one. So let's see how they both are. I am first going to play the video on the 3DS XL and let you guys watch. It's going to be very short, but I'm still going to let you guys watch. As you can see, I'm recording a video, except on the 3DS XL. Now, you can see that this actually has some better camera quality, but there's one exception. The sound is a bit weird. Let's go see the same on the original 3DS. As you can see, I am recording a video. Now you can see that my voice is a bit muffled on this one, but except at a greater level. So, another point goes for the 3DS XL, which puts him at 4 points and puts this one at only 1. Let's hope with something could save you. Now I am going to power both of these consoles off. So let's power this one off first. And then power this one off first. Whoa, second. Now I'm going to turn both of these 3DSs on the first try, probably on the same time. So let's see which one actually loads faster. So first going with the 3DS and then with the XL, both at the same time. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see which one loads faster. As you can see, the new Nintendo 3DS, well, the 3DS XL actually has a better looking video. Well, it powered on faster, what I'm trying to say. Meanwhile, this one powered on like a couple of seconds slower. So, that goes for another point of the 3DS XL, which gives him 5 points, and which gives this one only 1. Please, for the love of God, something has to save this little 3DS. I'm going to play Face Raiders right now, the tech demo for the Nintendo 3DS. And let's see which one actually plays better, the 3DS original or the 3DS XL. So let's see which one actually plays the game better. First, the Nintendo 3DS. And now, the Nintendo 3DS XL. As you can see, this one is a bit small, as I would say. But, let's see how this actually runs. So let's play a game. Let's play stage 2. And let's go. As you can see, yeah, the camera's pretty terrible for this. But we're just gonna put little buddy over here, Sonic the Hedgehog, and let's try to get his face. First, Alright, so let me try to get his face. The best I could. Probably not gonna be good, but let's just see. This is fine, I guess. Oh, whoopsies. Alright, I'm gonna put him on the ground and I'm gonna take a quick photo of him. That I think actually is a lot better. Yeah, this is the best I can get. This looks good for Sonic. Nothing, it could not detect any of his age, so that's reasonable. And put his mouth all the way into his stomach. That's kind of weird. So, as you can see, the video quality is a lot better. Well, camera quality. This is camera quality. Alright. Actually plays pretty nice, except it's just crunch screen. Okay, now we're going to check out the new 3DS. Well, not new 3DS, the 3DS XL. As you can see, it is a lot bigger screen, so means you can actually see some stuff without any crunching. So let's play one game of this game. And we're going to play stage 1. And let's go. Now, I'm going to grab a picture of Knuckles, I guess. So, give me a second to take a photo. Okay, I just took a photo, and now we're ready to play. Oh, there he is. As you can see, the camera quality is much better. I'm just trying to focus right here. Oh, crap. Alright. As you can see, the camera quality is a lot better for this little guy over here. Well, big guy. This little older brother. So, we're going to put this as another point for the 3DS XL, which gives him 6 points, and which gives this little guy still 1 point. Which, I really have nothing else to try to demonstrate here. Let me know in the comments of thinking what I should actually demonstrate, but we're going to have to give this little guy a big W for being a good, really, really good console with comfortability and lots of other things. So, if you want to go for originality and stuff and old gen hardware, I suggest going for the original 3DS, which is actually pretty not so bad as I think about it. Because I had this thing for 6 entire years, and this thing has still not died on me. I just got this little guy recently, and he's still pretty good. If you're ready to go for bigger, better graphic hardware, go for the 3DS XL. But if you want to go for originality and old, like really old stuff, I suggest going for the Nintendo 3DS. So yeah, this little guy wins, and he is a loser. And that's my ratings for both of these little 3DSs. If you want to see more videos like these, please comment down below to see which things I should review next. Probably some more 3DS games or DS games, or probably some other things related to the 3DS, or something like a brand new topic or something. So let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in another video.